Yes.
Tell me what happened last time.
Well, we began off with a continuation of Sebastian basically waiting for in the cafe after finding such interesting, let's say, a tidbit, an envelope with some tickets and a little message there. Waited a few and eventually had a young woman coming looking for them. They struck up a conversation as they talked and seemed to get along there. Even ended with this woman, Alexandra, as she introduced herself, offering to extend her other ticket to invite him along, seemingly going on a little date between the two, as Sebastian agreed. On the other side of town, Ivan was, doing his job, having leads from not just Regina, but also her other coworker as well, and decided to look up on those and see where they go. As she reached out to this theater that, well, as he called Regina, and she mentioned more, a bit confused, but let him know everything that she was aware of with this customer that seemed to be a bit lost, but had a very polite demeanor as she introduced herself and, of course, gave her tickets to this showing. Was able to get in contact with the theater troupe there, even having a chance to talk to whoever's in charge by meeting them, as he went with to meet Anna, who was a bit curious but asked questions here and there, even getting to know Ivan a little bit about, well, him being a bit older and his time in the military there, as it seemed to derail from an investigation to a socialized chat before Anna decided to let the mask slip there and take control of Ivan, to have a nice little conversation from the back, where this seemed to have worked out in her favor, saying that she was already planning to go get her hands in a local police force here, but this is just a lovely situation. As she pulled up a piece of paper, demanded that Ivan write down information about those in his station and everything about them, and it took some time, but eventually he did so, unable to really fight this impulse or this control she had over him. Once she was satisfied with the information he gave her, she decided to, fight him and place him down in the basement, we'll say, as he went through a time of fever, uncomfortableness, a bit of someone every once in a while bringing him food, I think, as well, and no idea what the hell was going on. As eventually everyone else outside of that basement had showtime, as Elena and Sophia have a bit of a laugh and seem to enjoy themselves as they interacted with those on the stage at the back, and seemingly chatting with Anna as well, who seemed to be polite and nice. And Sophia, I apologize, as Sophia had mentioned about her dream of being on the stage. Anna seemed to be happy to help her with that. Even saying after this whole play is played out, we can talk about seeing if making your dreams can come true. On the other side, Sebastian and Alexandra had a bit of a lovely seat to sit up as they talked and chatted, talking about Sebastian's likes and dislikes, same with Alexandra and people and things like that. All in all, nothing odd about that, as well as Regina bringing all her friends from her cult group and seemingly having a chance to engage with some cultural theater, as she said hello to Anna, thanked her again for the tickets before taking her seat. And the play began, and it was a bit of an odd one, as Anna came on stage and another man, familiar to Regina, Ivan, and started her monologue about immortality, the choices we make, if we had to choose between our lives or ourselves, our pleasures or our duty, things like that. All in all, a interesting, fascinating monologue, as there are different degrees of reactions to that. Things even got even grimmer, as Ivan was giving a choice between continuing on this life of immortality if he took a bite of someone who was brought on stage, if he made that choice for himself. And Ivan, struggling a bit, honestly said no, that he will not be her slave, refusing this impulse, this need that he had. And, Anna decided to end his life there on stage to the audience rapt attendance, basically. And, for some, there was a lot to think about on that. For others, there was a feeling of unease, as Anna turned to the audience and said, the choice is now yours. Either you can choose this option of immortality yourselves and things like that, or you can choose no. And everyone had an option to go on stage. And also an odd thing, as the play didn't last that long, but regardless, one by one, the audience members got in line and decided to go on stage to give her their answer. Sophia and Elena were in the back, watching a bit surprised, as Elena seemed at all to be concerned about what happened, even encouraged Sophia to get in line with her, as Sophia was unsure. Elena seemingly understanding what's going on and saying this is real a bit there. Sebastian, of course, was fascinated, unsure about his own choice. He can only say in the moment, but who knows down to the wire if he would say yes or no. And Alexandra seemed to want to hear his answer, as he decided to get in line as well. Regina and her friends were also in line, but Regina feeling uneasy, maybe concerned about stage fright, who knows? Well, you probably know, as she decided to sneak out, not really comfortable getting on stage. And you know what? The whole idea of seeing Ivan there probably spooked her a bit, as she snuck out and took her leave to the bathroom to keep herself on a cool head. Even walking out to, I don't know, talk to someone, see what the hell's going on, as she stumbled across a woman, Lilith, apparently, as she seemed to be a bit annoyed and bored with her sister's whole play. Surprised to see Regina here, but didn't really stop her in the long run, letting her know that this is real, though Regina seemed still unsure or unwilling to believe such a thing. As she went back to see what the play was over with, the choice had been made for the audience, and saw the line was still going. And her friends were in their line, and as well as people who apparently had said no to that option that Anna gave them, and seemingly sitting down and maybe waiting for the play to be over to take their leave. But when Regina whispered to try to talk to one of them, they didn't react to her. And she was able to also notice that they were gripping the seat, seemingly unable to move. And that fear probably came back to Regina. She started to, probably find some help, get the hell out of Dodge, and then started to make her way out, presumably, though she was stopped and dragged back by a vine as a blonde woman came up, clearly amused and asking exactly what she was doing, realizing that she was leaving her friends, and decided to give her a choice, as she revealed that, I could either drag you back in there, because apparently Anna already had plans to make you choose between yourself and your friends, and blah, blah, whatever, things like that. But if you want, you can just abandon them, and of course, save yourself, and I won't say anything. I'll even try to see if I can protect you from them, or protect you from at the very least, as a bit moment of calm for Regina before she just silently walked out, taking that offer. And, back inside, everyone said yes. Those who said yes had their options given to them, and, it became apparent that Anna was aware that Regina had took her leave. Making an announcement to her friends that what had happened, and saying, since my little plan didn't really have a chance to play out, I have another option. You can choose to live and become part of this opportunity, or you all die, essentially. If, those who don't make it to the stage in time will die. As her friends struggled and fought each other, and one of them made their way to the stage to get the gift, while the others were told to take a seat. It was apparently very real for everyone here. At least their reactions definitely were. As one by one, everyone made their choice. Elena and Sophia, Sophia having a chance to talk with Anna, as she, like I said, her dreams of being on stage, her desires, her wants, and took a bite out of her as well. And after that, Anna turned to those who made that choice and said, now you all have to wait here for a time, 24 hours or so, and then once that happens, you can make your moves. As not even just them, but the people who said no were left there. And it was pretty obvious what was maybe the intention. As she took her leave, and no one could leave, no one could move. And they waited for quite some time. Eventually, after those many hours, some people collapsing from either the fever or the transformation, and some being able to keep up a bit more before eventually the hunger takes over and the 24-hour mark is done and dinner is ready, as they fell into the frenzy, the euphoria with the whole thing, and killed those who were already eaten or already said no. And afterwards, Anna came back on stage announcing what had happened and saying that they have some options here, mostly two. They could stay and be taught and trained and taken care of, air quotes, by her, or they could leave, make it on their own, try to see how well they survive out there with their new, new diet and everything. Some people stayed. One person in particular stumbled their way out, as she seemed to be amused by the whole thing. Um, Outside of that, Regina, having left her friends behind, ran off foolishly so, to the police to try to see if there's anyone who could help, trying to explain what she had seen at the stage, the theater. Though it became very obvious that it was pointless, as Lilith popped in here again, surprised to see her out, but not at all upset, as she explained that was very silly of her to do, and asked or demanded via her own power that Regina tell her how the hell she escaped, and she was forced to give up Alexandra's name, as Lilith seemed not at all surprised, saying that she told her sister they couldn't trust her, and that's a problem for them to deal with. But regardless, it became obvious Regina doesn't have that protection that she was promised. And, well, as long as she keeps her mouth quiet and doesn't cause a fuss, she can go on back home to her mundane life, and it shouldn't be too much of a problem. At least for Lilith, she doesn't seem to really care either way. As Regina, with no other options and, well, nothing else to really do to stop vampires, made her way back home, huddled up and afraid. Eventually getting the next night or day or so, getting a knock on the door as someone kicked it down, coming inside and looking very upset. A friend, probably the only survivor, Mikhail, made it very known he was upset and losing control, as Regina tried to apologize. Well, on deaf ears that was, as he tackled her and seemed to lose himself a bit there, taking a bite of her neck. Realizing what he's done, he panicked, backed off, as they both were in each side of the room, freaking out and scared. Regina asking if he's planning to kill her, and him saying no, he just was mad, upset. He didn't mean to do that. Regardless, their little conversation was interrupted as Regina had to reassure her neighbor that everything was well and it was just nothing to be concerned about. And even more so when they had another visitor, Anna and her police force coming along. She revealed that, there was no escape really for Regina, not really in the long run, and that they have the option. They can stay here and huddle up and, well, see how they survive, or they can come with. Regina, probably realizing there was no other options, convinced Mikhail that we had to leave. There's no way we could survive this on our own. As they presumably were taken off, and I think that's where it ended last time.
Gonna say, yeah, you went back with Anna.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, we dial back the clock slightly. As Max, you do see the entire fucking mass of people as they rush. As you also feel the hunger beckon you, but you sort of are able to barely control yourself as this unimaginable thirst, as if you haven't had water in days. Your voice is like cracked even if you try to speak, as you will see all of them jumping, pushing each other to the side, trying to grab a part of those who are seated, as screams erupt across the theater, as, well, almost 24 people are being eaten alive. Oh, what are you doing now?
Right now, honestly, very scared and afraid. He's simply heading back probably towards away from the blood and carnage at least.
Yeah, you're
So
staying on the
it's-
stage as a woman looks at you and says, "Not gonna partake then?"
I, my throat may scratches, but I don't feel that hungry. I'd rather not join the. As he looks down,
Well, the suppose You want to leave?
Is that even a serious option, or?
Absolutely. I suggest you make up your mind shortly. Otherwise, looks at the carnage. Oh. Who knows, one of them might still be hungry and turn back to you.
I think I'll stay put and stay here for now.
I'll say this, the overwhelming smell of blood is getting by the second harder to resist against. If you want to not give in, well, you have to at the very least leave the main theater hall.
Yeah, he'll say I'll stay outside if you don't mind.
You are free to do as you wish.
As you'll probably head to probably the doors, probably stay next to one of them, so you can still look and listen inside, but at least probably not. I'll probably looking the other way, probably. But you can still listen in case.
They'll shut the doors behind you. I'm gonna let you fucking stand in the doorway.
Oh,
You can wait on the hallway. You know?
the hallway. Yeah, he'll wait in the hallway.
One of the fucking goons will say, no. She pushes the door closed. We don't want everyone outside to hear this, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, in that case, he'll stay in the hallway, probably.
As you're again, because of the way this has been designed, the screams have become muffled, but the smell is also lessened. So the thirst remains. As you'll see this blonde woman approach you down the hallway. So, I'll be damned. One of you's out. Did the blood make you squeamish?
I'm used to seeing blood, but but I'm not used to seeing that butchery. I saw most torn off body parts, but
it's quite gruesome. Problem is, I'm not sure if you've looked in the mirror. You're ready to kill someone. Can't abstain forever, Max.
you're right. But just part of me doesn't want to join that butchery down there or turn into an animal.
Well, here's my option for you. I'll help you out now. You don't have to kill anyone. And you help me the long term. Take down these bitches.
Seal actually, his eyes will widen up. As I said, is right now one of the goons here?
No. It would be like on the other side of the doors.
Who are you? Are you KGB? Are you of the Bratva?
She'll smile and nod at the second one.
Are you one of them as well, or she could just sneak out?
I'm here to, let's just say, investigate the issue and report back. You are both the... Can't believe the criminals are the saints right now. She'll chuckle. So, what can I say? People usually get the wrong opinion about me.
Well, I'm not sure. Very well then. I agree with how can you help me? I'm not sure if I can control myself the first feeding.
Don't worry, it's impossible for you to kill me. As you just see her like extend one of her wrists as one of her fingernails elongates, turning into like this almost brownish, greenish color as she like pierces her wrist as blood starts oozing out. Well, we don't have all day.
Yes, you'll. After a bit of like a shock that she's another one of these, she'll quickly bite down.
Is it the taste? It's fucking acrid. As you start choking on it, as you like recoil almost. Shit, I hadn't expected to do that to you.
The fuck? And she spits it out.
Yeah. Oh. Suppose it does make sense. I'm not entirely human. That.
What are you? What? Actually, doesn't matter. Actually, don't. I suppose. Listen, a few of the broad, but if I can. Listen, helping you take them down is good enough.
You need to find you someone to feed. No, see, I care about it so much. I'm willing to sacrifice one of my own. As the door opens and you see one of the goons walk out before like closes the door. It has the fucking like blank stare on his face. He says, kill him.
Ass. Listen, either he's gonna kill one of them here or one will kill him in the room, and if he can work with someone against these people, you know what? He'll just say, I'm sorry that I have to do this, man. That's
Apologizing, he's part of the crew who organized this.
Oh.
Might as well be your captor.
Oh. In that case,
No, enjoy this feeling, man.
Oh. In that case, I take that back, actually. Go fuck yourself. I see actually a bit of anger, probably. You fucking balls up, actually.
Yeah, you jump and the man collapses to the floor as you sink your fangs into his neck as the sweet taste of blood hits your lips as you begin drinking it earnestly as the euphoric sensation, as the hunger and the thirst just kind of dies down as time, I'm not sure how much time has passed, but by the time you look up, she's gone and the man's dead with his throat completely ripped, torn apart, as well as parts of him where your fingernails have dug inside. As you will just see, like, what kind of snaps you out of this is like a guy that just kind of like stumbles onto you. As he's like, you can give me an awareness roll to even see if you kind of like realize who he.
I'll give it my best shot at 4 dice. I don't think it's important enough to spend adrenaline.
You don't catch who it was, but you don't care. You have other important business as you dig your fangs back into the victim beneath you. Before your thirst has been completely satisfied. Kind of get up as you realize there's now stains of blood covering your clothes. As presumably you'll look back into the main room.
Yeah. I don't think there's any. I assume a mystery woman did not leave any note here or something.
No, no.
Yeah,
Hey,
seeing it.
listen, means someone at least knows about this. Not no one official, but
Listen, Bratva is a pretty official. I think this shit. Listen, he's not a massive tactician, but this seems pretty serious. I think the Bratva. He's making. Surely even the Bratva bosses will report to like Moscow, like to the party. Actually, for real, for real.
Alexandra's like, oh, I'm the Bratva boss now. But yeah,
Listen, he's thinking she reports to someone. Someone surely will do something about this. But for now, yeah.
as you stumble back into the main room and the woman looks at you and says, "You know, those guards, they don't grow on trees."
Fucking. Should have probably stayed inside and.
Should have. You just killed an innocent man. I'm gonna make you an offer. Tell me, what's your name?
Max Führer.
Oh, Max. Like everyone here, I think your position has just opened for you. I encourage you fill that seat.
Max will not. Alright, lead the way then.
As well, listen. We'll cut back as I think Sebastian and Sophia already have had a conversation last time about the
We had a conversation before we started eating people. It kind of cut like right after I broke
Alright.
off,
All right, then.
and I started.
That's even better. As listen, Sebastian, Sophia. Well, there's a room filled with dead bodies, and well, you're all covered in blood.
I think Sebastian has been like kind of sitting down off to like one side, like trying to like do some deep breathing. You know, wait, essentially just waiting for the intro lesson to start because he wants to get out of here as soon as possible.
As the woman will say, "Oh, since we are now in this together, and any of you want to leave again, I'll remind you now is the time. You already had one person leave. Any other people willing to? Well, this is gonna be a volunteer-only operation, except for young Max over there, who killed one of my bodyguards." Listen, Sebastian, Sophia, you can walk out if you.
So does that mean if we stay, we have to work for you? Is that what you're saying?
Under, of course, some terms of employment, but yes. This is your
Are we
one
able to-
chance to break apart where I won't have to hunt you down and kill you later.
And if we break off now, we're on our own
Absolutely.
completely.
You're free to do as you wish with your lives. I would discourage you trying to report this to any official authorities, because at that point, well, I'll consider you interfering with my business. So, as long as you don't do that, you can go back to your jobs, your families, whatever you were doing with your meager lives before.
Are we allowed to know what exactly your operation is?
Without revealing sensitive information, I will, let's just say, be heavily involved with the local administration. my knowledge, none of you are part of that, so you're safe.
And I assume once we join, we won't be able to leave, right?
Well, can't quit a job without certain penalties. Depends on how you leave, I suppose.
How long will we be expected to be employed?
Suppose right now we're looking at a few months to maybe a year.
Kind of does like a, type of thing. It's like, oh, actually not that bad.
Are we allowed to see our families during that time?
As long as you maintain operational security, have no issue. Just because think about this just like a normal job. Have free time during the job, you have holidays. I'm not a third woman.
I assume we will be expected to. Will we quit what we were doing previously, or shall we continue on as to keep up appearances?
You will continue on. This will be part of your new, well, your lives will definitely have to change, unfortunately. But that is a case-by-case basis.
He'll turn to Sophia. Sophia and he just says, Miss Sophia, what are you thinking? Yeah, Sophia, right.
I mean, I was always looking for a job change.
Surely this will facilitate your acting career much more.
Well, working for a woman for... In his head, he's thinking working for a woman for a couple months to a year for information about what he is and how to live. Probably worth it.
This is no Sabbat. We offer fair terms of employment.
I almost hope that was in character. I also believe the terms aren't that bad.
Yes, it could be way worse, and I don't want to die in the streets the first week.
So I don't believe everything will be sunshine and rainbows. However, we do have absolutely no idea as to what we are, what we can do, and it can be quite dangerous to both us and everyone around us.
Yes, exactly. Probably worth the time.
Yeah, listen, there's a bit of murmur as other people are like maybe talking, but I'll give everyone 5 more minutes, then the decision has to be made. Max, like gestures to approach her.
Yeah, actually, he'll approach her.
I need you to head over the the police station. This list. Give it to a woman who will meet you there by the name of Lilith. She is one of us.
Understood. Just head back here or head back somewhere else.
Come back here afterward. And I do recommend you avoid powerful flames. They are much more deadly than you would remember them.
Or not. Anything else to watch out for? That's it.
The sun. That doesn't come up in well, about 8 hours or so.
Okay. Is it appears to change for a set of clothes or just won't matter if anyone sees me like this?
Does matter. There is a full wardrobe in the back. Help yourself.
Yes, Max will nod and head back to the wardrobe to change himself.
Yeah. As you can do that. Meanwhile, I don't know, Sebastian, Sophia, do you leave?
Sophia's gonna.
I think we stay.
All right. Well, lovely to see all of you. Now I can reveal my true name to all of you. My name is Carmilla. I shall be your guide into what I assure you is a much better life than the ones you had. First important rule about being a vampire is assume you saw how pleasurable process of imbibing blood is. Now that blood can only come from humans. You drink anything else and it will taste horrible. I would advise you to not try that. Of course, you can always play around if you don't believe me. One crucial thing. Not bite anyone you are not ready to kill. A single bite transfers vampirism to the victim. And I do mean any victim. Animals included. Which is why I would, again, highly recommend you just don't mess with those. Second big rule. Light is much more dangerous. Sun will cook you alive. But it's not just the sun. Any powerful source of radiation have quite negative effects on you. That means UV flashlights, dangerous, lethal even, as there are many other powerful sources of light. Do be careful about it. Right now, humanity is not yet prepared for vampires, but soon they will adapt. Don't want to be caught into that. My goal here with all of you is to simply take over the city. may sound a bit mundane, but it is needed for other things. The reason why I wanted a bunch of seemingly ordinary people, that's not a judgment on your characters. I needed people who could keep an eye on everyday life, civilian life to be more specific, report any irregularities, keep an eye out for spies and government agents. And in the future, should you want to, well, rise through the ranks, there are many benefits of working for me. Should you prove yourselves competent, money, power, influence, anything really, I can offer great many things. Work for me to do a good job, and I will make sure you have the life you've always dreamed of having. Fail, disappoint me, upset me. Well, might not like that outcome. Questions?
Sebastian will raise his hand.
She nods.
Really two for now. What? When you say humans, I assume that also excludes other vampires?
May drink from other vampires, but it will offer you only the pleasure of the blood without any of its nutritional value.
And you said radiation. Is that only UV radiation, or
She nods.
is it alpha and gamma and nuclear, I assume, are fine?
Nods.
I see. How quickly will the sun kill us?
Will take some prolonged exposure. I suppose this planet has its ozone layer intact. The atmosphere is quite healthy. So, I think about it, it might not even kill you outright. Although prolonged exposure might scar your skin. Make you quite vulnerable. I haven't tested that. It differs from place to place. Suppose here.
File that away for later.
Huh?
In his head, he's like, file that away for later.
Let's.
What do you mean, this planet been to different places? You some kind of alien?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll say. I would still avoid sunlight and, well, any artificial sources. Even if they don't kill you, they will severely debilitate you, and let's just say it will be obvious to those watching you.
I see. Actually, one final question, if you don't mind. Besides immortality, what are some of the benefits of vampirism? If there is any.
There's plenty of benefits. Immortality, you are resourceful enough. The ability to bend others to your will. Great speed, strength. Sharper senses than any human has ever had. that will make you truly formidable and adaptable to any situation.
I see. That is all for now. Thank you.
I suggest that everyone go back, have a change of clothes, and I'll go back to your homes tonight. If you wish, if not, you may stay here. Up to you. And we will start in a few nights.
But if we go back, will the hunger go back? Will we try to kill our loved ones?
I suppose there is a risk of that, depends on a certain level of self-control. Only the first feeding is dangerous, and with the more feedings you have, the better you can control it. I was able to witness this entire thing without blinking. It's all a matter of experience at the end of the day. Problem is, if you never feed, you'll never learn how to manage your limits. So, while I encourage you to be tempered, don't suppress yourself. But if you are worried about loved ones, I suggest you make a list, and I will go to them and convince them of a story tonight. Do not ask too many questions. You can work on keeping them safe in the future.
Yes, I would appreciate it.
Or not, and she'll take a list. There's gonna be a couple of people. Or if you wanna leave or not.
Sophia's gonna head home, yes.
Sebastian will actually come up again, like right before he leaves. He says, "Apologies, but what she said made me think of something that I probably should ask. How often will we have to feed?"
That depends on you and your ability to control yourself.
I see. Thank you for your time.
Odds.
I guess I'll head home.
Max, you stop by. As you will actually give me
Sorry, did you ask me something, Grunton?
He said he'll be right back. He has to go grab something.
No.
So, Max, you go through the night around like probably 11:30 at this point. You will see this like woman just clearly like waiting near it. That's the physical description you were given.
As you approach the woman, I say, I'm supposed to deliver to you something from you Lilith?
She nods.
All right, here's the list.
Right. Tell Carmilla it will be done tonight.
Yeah, Max will not.
Yeah. Presumably you make your way back
Yeah.
as well. It is late at this hour, so the public transit is no longer working, so you do have to walk a lot. As you're walking through the snow, blonde woman from earlier shows up.
Yes. And he'll head over her. I'll see you again.
Yeah, she's looking a bit worse for wear. Says, I wanted to check in with you before I took my leave.
I assume you're gonna tell people this, right? Perhaps even.
That's the plan. I was sent here to just say infiltrate this.
As she looks at her, I suppose they spotted you.
Well, I did just kind of run away.
Alright then. I'm not sure if you want me to do anything, but if not, I'll be heading back.
Listen, play it safe for now. Get them to trust you. Once I'll be back with some heavy hitters. Well, as she sort of like loses focus for a moment. We'll deal with it.
Yes, Max will nod. Alright, I'll do what must be done until you and your people will arrive.
Nods. She doesn't look too good, but
Actually, she will ask. She will ask. Are you alright?
yeah, just think I have exerted myself. That's yeah, I'm fine.
As Max will actually I'm not sure if you heard the part about the whole like infection thing.
Absolutely not. You were gone by then.
I was gone by then.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't. She's like, listen, I can heal from anything. That can't affect me.
And sadly, Max did not hear about the infection
No,
part by the
no.
time he left.
Yeah.
So he'll ask. Alright then, if you're fine, if you don't need any help, stay safe then.
You might as well get as yeah, you just see her take her leave. Yeah, you'll make your way back to the theater as well, said Sebastian, you go home, right?
Yeah,
All right, last I remember you live alone, so there's no real
does.
issue. Sophia, I don't think you live. I think you live with your parents, Sophia.
Yes, she does.
Well, you walk in. Remind you, this has been a day. So, weirdly enough, as you walk in, your parents don't say anything. They're just probably at this hour. They're actually maybe watching TV in the living room. You walk in. Yeah. Well, yeah, basic stuff.
How bad could it be?
listen, you pass. Barely pass as you walk in, and when your dad says hello to you, the only thing in your mind right now is how wonderful that blood tasted. It takes you a few seconds to actually be able to formulate a response. You will get up and look up to you. It's like, hey, you okay? How was the show?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. Show was great. A real masterpiece.
All right. Well, there's still some food left from dinner.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm starving. Thanks.
He'll smile and nod. Yeah, you can heat up some leftovers. What are you doing? Because you're not really feeling tired or anything.
She's probably gonna stay in her room and just stay there. She's a bit afraid she's gonna hurt her parents, but she would come out of her room after.
And Sophia,
a
this
while.
is how you felt just by being around them. If one of them cut themselves, whew, all bets are off. So yes, it is actually dangerous for them, because all it takes is one bite.
Yeah, she's gonna stay in her room all night.
Sebastian, you doing anything after getting home?
He's probably going to. How in this world, how common are night classes, Grunt?
Why the fuck would we need night classes, man?
I don't know,
Non-existent,
Grunt. We have him in the land of the free, so fuck if I know.
non-existent to my knowledge.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what?
Oh boy.
Why would we
The
need
la-
night classes?
The latest night class I know is from 6 to 8 p.m. That's like the latest that there
You
is.
see, hey,
Sometimes
people here
early.
can just afford an education without like having to like sell their soul. The whole $500 that costs per semester. That's you can afford that.
5 per semester? 500? What the fuck?
Actually, for me, it's only 300, by the way.
Yeah,
Go fuck
it's,
yourself.
it's cheaper in Western Europe.
Yeah, and plus the government pays for me, so it's actually basically for free.
Well, yeah, that's
All
for,
right.
that's for the 1/3 of people who actually have to pay out of the total of everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And this is the Soviet era, so right now, actually, school is completely, absolutely free for everyone.
One of the few benefits of the union.
Okay. All right. That is a good question. He's probably going to start thinking, like, at least trying to plan out like how he would like get to college without being in the sun.
I was gonna say, I haven't even mentioned like control rent and shit. So listen, for that, problem is you're not sure, because without like proper testing, like you don't know what the actual effects are, or like it's like, well, what if I just have an umbrella? Like you don't know if an umbrella, for example, is enough to block enough radiation. Or yes, actually sunscreen. Unfortunately for you, probably not. Like it might like reduce the effect. But yes, no, unironically, you use sunscreen. Technically, the problem is, I won't get into the physics of it, but it is all UV radiation, so
Yeah.
sunscreen doesn't block everything.
Where is my classroom look? Are there any like windows like to the outside?
Yeah. What the
Hmm.
fuck? Hey, what? Is it? Is
I don't know.
there-
Like, God, I don't know. Some classrooms don't have like when they're like in the middle of the building. They don't have
shit.
windows.
No sunlight for you, students. Fuck off.
No, like that's the thing.
Damn,
my
actually, the stuff, more dystopian than the Soviet brutalist fucking.
No,
It's a
no
big
windows.
building, you know. Sometimes you just
Yeah, that's why.
there's a classroom in
That's
the
why
middle of
we.
it.
That's why we have architects to design this shit.
There's even
it doesn't have to be.
brutalist
It's a building, not a fucking cube.
It's a prison,
Oh my
Grant.
fucking. Oh my.
Listen, I'm learning more and more about
I can't, but Grant,
European schools,
don't lie
and I'm
about-
more and more realizing
In
Grant,
my
this might be
entire
a problem.
university, I can't think of a single classroom that has no fucking windows. Like, what the
Right.
fuck?
Never laugh about Stalin.
I can like literally had several in my school.
Never laugh about Stalin's brutalism, Grunt.
It's like one,
Even Stalin
there's
gave
like,
you windows.
There's like I think like one amphitheater that was like that, but that's it. Like
I think-
99% of them have windows.
I think we have some internal amphitheater, but those are like tiny and shit. They're known to be the shitty ones. They're like inside the building, and they're kind of aimed inside towards it.
Like I
Yeah.
had plenty of in like my culinary school, I had plenty of classrooms that like did not have windows.
Actual insanity. No, Kate. Unfortunately, all classrooms have been designed. The whole university has been designed by an actual human, so
Again, even Stalin gave
They-
people
they-
windows.
they're like, no, we need natural sunlight flowing in. What the fuck? Now listen, that doesn't mean the sunlight like fucking hits where you have the blackboard.
Yeah.
So you would still be mostly fine from it. But yes, no, there are no windowless classrooms.
Good to know. Okay.
This is the whole balcony discussion again.
Even Stalin gave you balconies.
I'm not sure what you're
You know-
thinking so much about this. Like, what's the?
He's just trying to think: is it possible to still be a professor and also be a vampire in this city?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. It does seem like probably not. Ugh, teaching days are over.
Unfortunately, this isn't VTM where if you're a night professor only, you can like get away with it because the world's funky.
Yeah. Yeah. The only solution would be to like get there like super early in the morning before the sun rises, go inside, literally stay inside all day until like nighttime, and then head home after that.
Yes. And again, even then, you're not sure again how much is too much.
Mm-hmm.
You assume maybe staying in the shadows won't like scorch your skin, but might still have adverse effects. Like I said, you just don't know. Now, luckily,
Yeah,
it's vacation time, so I'm not sure what
it
you're
is.
There's like another, I think, full 2 weeks. So
Another week until 7, yeah, like 2 weeks probably, like until 14th January. That's when the winter
See-
vacation is, or Christmas vacation.
You know what? He's actually gonna start limit testing. He'll like at first he'll like close all close all the curtains in his house, and then slowly like let more like move on like just blinds, you know, like and just like see like how long he can like stay in a room that's like maybe even vaguely lit by light coming through like blinds. Like how good shadows are at like keeping him fine. If it's
That's
just
gonna-
direct sunlight, if indirect works as well.
it's gonna take a long time to test, but I assume that's gonna throughout. I'll remind you, just because you're not tired right now, you will begin feeling tired at some point. You are still feeling fatigue. Like you're not
Yeah.
immune to fatigue.
Yeah.
So you're
Well, I
gonna
mean,
get
he
to
can. He'll
sleep
still
now,
like.
I guess, and
Yeah. For now, he'll like start sleeping. Like he'll take naps when when he can. Because if he has to, he will have to transition to a night style life. But if he doesn't, then he
Hey,
could
you're talking about
theoretically.
something that seems to like span or get over the span of days to weeks. What are you gonna do
He's not
tomorrow?
gonna be. Oh, okay.
Like think for
Honest.
like 1 or 2 days at most, because I assume you're gonna go back to the theater unless you tell me otherwise.
Oh yeah.
Because then all of this is pointless. Because they'll probably show you all of that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're just
Honestly,
staying
probably
in-
nothing.
yeah, okay. So you're just staying in the house, trying to relax for a bit until the vampire training courses start.
Yeah.
All right. As Max, you arrive back at the theater. As Carmilla will say, suppose everything went fine.
And he'll nod.
Well, I'm not sure if you want to go home, or would you prefer to stay here?
I'd much prefer to stay here.
I will send someone to, well, convince your parents that, convince your mother to, well, that you are doing something important. There's not too many questions.
So nod. Considering my newly found allergy against sunlight, will you provide? Is this a permanent hideout as he looks around?
One of many.
I assume then I can stay here, and considering well future employment opportunities, and I assume I don't have to go to college anymore.
She'll nod, she'll say. What were you studying?
Mechanical engineering, but
Well, did you enjoy it?
was a relatively well-paying job and a ticket to a better life. Didn't like the math too much. Wasn't that good at it anyway.
I think you are about to get a raise. This situation isn't permanent. Work for me. Save up some money, and in a year you'll have plenty to move wherever you want, and I think you'll be able to handle your new condition.
Understood. I assume I'm not, if you don't have people at the police already, I assume your friend was getting people there. Should I hand in the paperwork at the college or automatically handled?
I think somebody will take care of applications. It's a slow process, but we will eventually take over the entire local administration.
All right then. Yes, but I'm not sure if sleep's still a thing.
Quite so.
In that case, I'll try to stay here, and unless you need me for anything else, I'll try to stay here and readjust for the sleep schedule. Yes, before you leave, you also ask. Actually, I think that's it for questions. And actually, here actually one more question. Also, considering feeding, I doubt it'll be easy for you to hide bodies. Will you provide them, or is that our own matter?
Well, as long as you work for me, it is my job to make sure you are kept safe. As long as you follow my orders, everything will work out just fine. But I expect people will make mistakes, and depending on the gravity, we will have to punish them accordingly. Or rather, I should say, you will have to punish them accordingly. You are part of my
Sure.
enforcement team.
So just nod. Very well then. I think that's it. I'll be. If you need me for anything else, I'll be around.
She nods. Yeah, you can go and they have converted some of the basement areas to like sleeping quarters. As yeah, you'll be able to get some rest and contemplate life a bit. As yeah, they will tell you that they have people going about manipulating the memories of. Well, that's why they asked for families and anyone else that should be told that they shouldn't worry about what's going on right now. As you quickly realize, Max, that yeah, they can in fact control people's minds and alter memories and things like that. It's quite messy. But yeah, time does go on, and well, we have the entire thing with Regina and her friend Kyle. As well, they would. I think they came in and you left with them, right?
Asking me?
Yes.
Yeah, I went with them.
So you will be taken back to the theater. As get the two of you and say, see now why it's not a very good idea to run away on your own.
He just nods.
Imagine if you had family or loved ones. Probably would have hurt them as well.
What's going to happen now?
I'm offering you a job. A new job. Up to you
And-
if you want to accept or not, but as you can see, it's quite difficult on your own in the beginning.
So what's this job? What?
First, you have to accept it before I give you much sensitive information. But let's just say we'll have to do that you might find unpleasant. But I am not absurd. You will be provided tools and training to achieve your goal. And of course, you will be paid, and after a few months to a year, depending on how the situation evolves in the city, you will be able to strike out on your own, or I suppose continue the arrangement if it suits you.
Okay. I don't see why not.
As Mikhail would also just nod without saying anything.
So, are we allowed to know the details now, or are you going to tell us later?
Of course. Because we have some time. First of all, my real name is Carmilla. And this entire operation has been planned and orchestrated by me. We have a very clear goal, but that will be kept secret for now. The plan in the short term is to assist you in adjusting to your new condition, showing you the ropes and familiarizing yourselves with your new life, as things like sunlight are now quite dangerous, and any source of UV radiation is highly lethal to you. We must be careful now.
She nods at that. Do we have to worry about steaks, garlic?
Nothing so silly. I assure you, your condition is, well, it may seem supernatural. It is not, doesn't abide by local superstitions.
That's good to know.
Do not bite people. A single bite is capable of transmitting vampirism to any living being. The process usually takes about 24 hours until the person is fully turned. Still the need to drink blood quite severely.
Does that mean we have to kill people we eat?
If you bite them and don't want to turn them, yes, you have to kill them. But there's ways you can draw blood out while it loses much of its flavor. The person in question doesn't have to succumb to this condition. Listen, unfortunately, Regina, you do realize you were bitten.
Yeah, I think as soon as she said that there's a feeling of despair, but she doesn't show it or say anything right now. She realizes immediately when she said it.
Yes, I am. I presume that was not a dog that left those marks on you.
No. No, it was not. How does this work then? Do I just sit in the corner and wait?
Quite so. Once you turn, your first feeding will be quite dangerous. I'll find someone appropriate just for you.
Yeah, she nods again. Is there a place I have to, I don't know, be contained?
Ain't you are not an animal. May sleep at your apartment after we send someone to fix your door and mind wipe your neighbors.
Okay. And while I guess I'm waiting for this whole thing to finish, I don't know, making me into... Do I just stay in my apartment, or...
You may stay at the theater if or I would recommend you stay at the theater. It lets us keep a closer eye on you.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Now, looks towards Kyle. About your parents. Like his eyes kind of go wide. Don't remember, do you? No, no. What happened? She's like, well, we're wandering streets at night. They found you. Since you left, quite in a hurry. One of the officers brought in their bodies earlier today at the morgue. As the young man looks like he's about to have a full-on meltdown. Like he's not even like processing this information properly. Unfortunately, I am sorry for your loss. You bitch, this is language, please. It's not my fault you couldn't control yourself. Twice now. But, I suppose, care for her then. See, blood vampires acts has similar effects to alcohol. Lowers inhibitions, makes us more honest with ourselves. Don't believe it was an accident you tracked her down. Sting of betrayal feels the worst. There's who you cared about. Simple guess.
How is Mikhail? I'm probably pronouncing his name horribly wrong, but how is he reacting to all this right now? Because this is news to Regina as well.
Listen, listen. He's not having a good time. He's just
Yeah.
staring at the fucking like car floor, and not is she just there's no real response or reaction from him.
Yeah, Regina's gonna slightly get in front of him just to try to get the attention off him right now because he's getting 1-2 combos here.
Yes.
It doesn't change anything right now. We're here right now. Here now. So is everything? What happens now then? With everything.
I take over the city. Military, police, administration, everything. Your job will keep an eye out and deal with any external threats that will shortly be upon us. I assume you remember the woman. No doubt let you leave. She was supposed to be guarding the outside.
Yeah, Is she dead?
No. But it will be she comes back. But I assume they will notify whatever groups will then mobilize against us. At the best, we have a month or two.
Okay. Are they like vampire hunters then?
Not right now, but how long do you think it will be until they figure out how to harm us and kill us? And I don't think
Okay.
humans are very appreciative of our kind. We are quite lethal to them.
So we're gonna, like you said, be spies and deal with people who will get in your way.
She nods. Will be adequately compensated. And once the situation here has stabilized, you decide your own future. Continue working with me, start something of your own. Sky's the limit.
Okay. I don't really think I can have anything else I can ask right now. I have a lot to think over.
We'll house you in theater's basement, and tomorrow we'll bring someone for you. Feed on.
Yeah,
She's a
she,
little bit, so I'm gonna. Unfortunately, it's a time-honored tradition for me. You see, I want to see your personal resolve.
She said, "What resolve?" I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
Personal resolve.
I'm not sure what that means exactly, but
Well, it means you'll be put in the room with the person, and it will be up to you if you want to draw the blood out safely. Only merely bite them and feed, or, well, as some of your friends, as looked at Mikhail, completely tear them to shreds.
okay. Is there even a way to draw the blood out safely?
Well, suppose I'll leave a syringe.
Okay. Oh, yes, it's best never to fear the unknown. See where this fucking takes me.
I'll smile and nod. Yeah.
Is
Sorry, go on.
no, she was going.
Driven back and housed one of the rooms as they'll wait for your transition to finalize.
She will ask actually, what's gonna happen to Mikhail at the very least.
Well, can still say I'll stay here until you're done. There you have it. The young man has initiative after all.
She was gonna probably open her mouth to like stop him, but I think based on his look, he's not having a good time right now. So
Well,
she's
you want
gonna.
me to go back home? No, it's fine. I'll stay
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Sorry about your parents, man. She doesn't say that, but she's thinking it.
Listen, he left. If he stayed behind, he wasn't such a ambitious little man.
I understand. Sorry for taking you to the theater, man. This is gonna be a guilty conscience for a long time for this character.
No, I see, Red. I think trauma bonding is the best bonding. As yeah, you will be housed. And you'll be housed at the theater for well, your entire thing is done, as you will be able to sleep. And it, yes, the thirst does set in, as by the end you will feel your throat parched like you haven't had water in days. As they say, why would they do that? Why would they mind wipe everyone else's parents, just kill his for no fucking reason?
Because fuck him, you know?
These are professionals. You see, this is why you know the Vampire Lord. These are professionals.
He didn't run.
Wasn't
They
he,
let
right?
him leave. No, Red, she
Exactly, they
ran.
let him leave, and they're like, alright, let's kill this fucking guy's parents.
It's the whole part of the plan. Like, there's no reason to make
Mentally
your,
manipulate him.
there is no reason to make your
mentally manipulated. This is not mentally manipulated. Like,
We can divide the future.
And they're like,
vampire-
listen, if only you stayed with us, your parent, you wouldn't have killed your parents, you fucking loser.
Never start the cult hate. Holy shit. Never start the cult. Mentally by like shattering your psyche, I am mentally manipulated.
Yeah, manipulating you into a fucking.
I'm manipulating you into hating me, you see, because somehow I will profit this for this in the long term.
Why? Listen, why would they hate me? They think they did it.
Because I'm the one that turned him into a vampire. They're probably gonna hate me
Yeah.
already. Like,
You know, listen, he chose to be a vampire. He should have just died like the rest of them. Blame, you know. Blame Red CC.
you know, that's
She brought
true.
him there.
Why would I ever have leverage over these people's families? I should just like throw the leverage away. Never start the cult hate. Or like your blackmail operation. You would just like
The blackmail.
expose the blackmail immediately and still demand money somehow. But yeah, as well, listen. Eventually, the door will open. Max, before this, Armilla will say, Max, I need to have another job for you. As you see, there's this young woman next to her that's fucking has her like glazed look.
What is it?
This right here is Katerina. And, well, I need you her for our, well, let's call it late arrival. And, well, I suppose if she asks for help, you're free to give it. But your first job is to act as an impartial observer. Tell me how it goes.
He'll nod. Am I to intervene at all, or just stand by?
No. You are meant to observe. She has to be able to control herself. If she doesn't, then that's on her. An important lesson we all need to learn. I've been alive for a long time, young Max, and the vampires that kill their first victim tend to show much greater signs of self-control down the long term. Than the ones that suppress themselves. You know why? No way that is.
Is it perhaps because the fear of doing it again?
No. It's because they are weak. And those who are weak desire to be strong. They know how it feels to be powerless against the hunger. Many of them would have hurt loved ones, people they care about. It's not the fear of losing that truly motivates people in the long term. It is the desire to be strong. And while those two can be quite similar in times, there are some nuances that are quite important. Those who view themselves as strong often believe that they don't need to compromise on anything, and they end up hurting others, well, many more others along the way. Never be afraid of a morally corrupt person, afraid of the righteous ones.
Was Ivan clean by now, or is he still there?
No, absolutely not. You know, they would have cleaned him like before everyone was even turned into a vampire. They're not savages, jeez.
Okay. Less dramatically, Max will still look over to the main stage, remembering that Ivan's got Mr. Gorshkov. Yes. You'll nod.
Imagine, she'll say, yeah, she like notices that. She'll say, imagine I turned him into one. He would have made all of our lives miserable, would have tried to kill each and every one of us, causing untold destruction in his path.
Not a religious person, but I heard something about pride being the greatest sin, and along with hubris.
It is a wise lesson.
Very well done. I'll stand aside and see what I'll report on how she does.
She'll nod. You'll take the woman as Regina, the door opens, and you will lay eyes on Katarina as the hunger is at fucking astronomical quotes at it. Zenith, I'm gonna need a cool roll, extreme difficulty.
Yeah, Max will tactically position himself in front of the door.
Let's
Oh,
You have a shot. It's a real
see.
shot.
Reroll. Let's
That's a good
do
shot.
really-
That's a good shot.
You can do it, Red.
That's a good shot.
No.
Wow.
Every time. God fucking damn it.
Too basic.
Well,
Ah.
it's gone. It's not too basic, hate. It's a failure.
Yeah, full on failure.
Yeah, the
felt like-
success get wipes. Yeah, it's only if you have.
Oh, I thought
only-
it just takes away one basic and turns a crit into two basic.
No, it takes
Mm.
away one of your successes, which if
It's only if-
which is like if the roll is an extreme, we'll take the fucking
Extreme away even.
extreme away.
It's only if you have a higher success. If you have like a basic over, that's when you get like lucky. But if
I
not,
see, I
it's-
see.
they will not partial divide the roll.
Yeah, as fucking Regina, you just launch yourself as you like tackle this woman to the ground as you lose control completely. As Max, you will see her turn into a wild animal, tearing this woman's throat to pieces. As for you, this is a very messy affair. So I'm gonna need you to roll me a cool roll. Only a critical difficulty. Right?
About it, does the free roll for apply from Nosferatu or no, Grunt? Just asking.
You know what? And
'Cause I'm not sure whether it makes sense narratively speaking.
that's the thing. I feel like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, in that case, normal reroll. Yeah, because I assume I'm not trained
Yeah.
yet to get that, especially when it comes to blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, especially when you're new. No, I feel like
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, but I still listen. This is still the best shot. It's still a pretty good shot. So.
Hey!
Nice.
It was a 4 dice reroll. It was very likely to gain a fucking success.
You never know!
Yeah.
yeah. Listen, you're able to like just kind of hold yourself still without also giving into the blood. But yeah, you will see her kill this woman in front of you, as she doesn't even fight back. It's just gone. As Gina, you snap out of it, and you just see the shredded corpse of your friend. Lifeless
Yeah.
eyes staring back at you.
I think Regina breaks down into tears, probably
Yeah.
apologizing to the dead body of her friend as she's clutching it slightly.
As Max will say, it wasn't your fault. As he will actually take his jacket and like maybe try to cover the body. So she said,
Yep.
"There's no point looking at the dead."
Fucking, I brought her here. Fuck.
Listen, kid, you couldn't have known. Not your fault. Actually, how old is Regina? Fuck it.
What was I'm sorry.
How actually would making calling her a kid make sense? Actually.
I think Regina's like 24, 25.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Say.
That's
Probably looks at Max. It's just like, you fucking. She brought me my fucking friend and fucking punished me for what I don't know what the fuck. She's my friend.
if it wasn't gonna be you, she's gonna probably feed them to someone else. And even if you were, and even if she was out there, she would have been prey.
But why? Why the fuck did she do this?
Perhaps cruelly, according to her, it's to make sure that from now on you'll learn to encourage you to control yourself, so you never, so you get the desire to grow strong, to never repeat this. Well, at least that's her reasoning.
My friend's life is a fucking life lesson. Great, thanks. God.
This entire town has been struck by a curse. It's not your fault. I see. At this point, Max will, as soon as he's laying down, he will get up. Simply, for now, leave Regina to her.
Well, no, unfortunately, you will be part of the cleanup crew as you and
Yeah. It's
two
we'll get like
others.
buckets and stuff. Buckets and stuff. Yeah, the fucking cleaning supplies to like package them. I assume.
two others will Carmilla will instruct you to move the body as they will show young Max here the procedure for body disposal. Looks at you, Regina says, I believe this belongs to you now, as she like pushes a mop and a bucket towards you.
It's Regina?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
clean up our messes.
Yeah, she just grits her teeth and takes them off. Why did you choose her?
Save many more others in the future. So that you understand gravity of your that you understand heartbreak, so that you want to become stronger, so that you don't have to succumb to the hunger in the future. See that blood, how it makes you feel? As she like crouches down and just dips her finger slightly in it. I am able to easily control myself to the point where I could slice someone's wrist and drink their blood without biting into them. That level of control will save many more lives than the one that was just lost.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything. Her feelings are different, but she doesn't say anything. As she kind of looks over where I'm not sure they moved the body of
Yes, they did.
her friend. Yeah, she just looks over at that.
day. Don't worry. Hate is a very powerful motivation too. That's the point.
Yes, there's a point for everything for you.
Don't worry. Enough time, every grudge becomes null and void. Just need to be able to survive long enough. Even to be able to attempt to kill me and point. Started this feud in the first place, as she smiles.
I might clean up. I use this mop and some bleach.
Sorry, what did you say?
She's just like, she's asking how does she clean this up? Like, does she just use the mop? That's it, or there's more chemicals involved here?
Better scrub the floor.
Yeah, she's gonna start doing that.
Smile at you, get up and take her leave. As she's walking away, says, "Remember, you were strong enough. That have never happened."
Yeah, she doesn't have anything to say to that one. Just the hate in her heart, that's it.
Let your hate grow stronger.
Listen,
Make you great.
she doesn't know this woman can't be touched. She knows there's nothing she doesn't know that there's nothing she can do right now, ever.
Listen, right?
What do you mean, Gret? We both know.
Markarin is right there. Markarin is right there. Don't say never. Markarin is right there. He's right there. He can help.
thinking outside the box.
I'm sure Markarian will be a great ally to have on my side.
Yeah,
I'm sure he won't betray me.
In
any way.
You had to fuck with Dracula's family? Absolutely. I'm sure
Yeah,
Dracula's better
I'm
enemy.
absolutely sure he'll protect me as well. I'm not following propaganda, thank you.
Well, look at that. Well, a few
Thank you.
tools.
you see, Red. It's
Yeah.
you say that, but we all know it's only a matter of time. It's about the amount of propaganda. It'll fall for something eventually.
You did fall for my lies and called and include them in my recap. You included one of your recaps once, even, Red. You're not immune
I
to
trusted
propaganda.
you. Of course, I trust my friends to my detriment.
Hick literally gaslit you into being his friend.
Why would I think he was lying? I don't think my friends lie to me.
Yeah, no. As Max, we'll take this body to a incineration plant where they'll dump it. But well, not sure if any of you three remaining people have anything you want to do. By that I mean, of course, Sebastian, Sophia, and Max. The vampire course training stuff.
Sophia would check up on Elena and see how she's doing and holding up.
Or do you want to meet? Because she's probably just gonna be at the theater.
Yeah, she's gonna meet her, yes.
Well, you see her just coming back one of the doors. How are you feeling?
Good, I guess. It's still new, I guess.
Feel wonderful. It's great. I can see so much more. I can hear so much more.
And yes, it's truly great, but I came home and all I could think of was the blood in my parents' veins.
Sheep.
I got scared of myself.
So I didn't go home. I'm waiting for the training to start.
Yeah. Wise decision. I'm not going back there until I can truly control myself.
She'll nod. So it's gonna be. I'm already thinking about the future.
What you
So-
thinking of?
Well, I haven't spoken with her since you went and stayed at home for a while, but I think Carmilla's gonna need some people around here to manage some of the other vampires. I may have volunteered for the job.
I see. I'm sure you will fill the position greatly and do a great job.
She'll smile and says, "Thank you." I think a few months and I can finally enjoy coffee run. I had heart problems since I was a child. Of effort, and I literally had to lie down and hurt so much, and that's just gone. Truly is a blessing.
Yeah, I never knew about that. I glad that it's getting better.
Everything is better, and my body feels so strong, so powerful. It's such a rush.
Yes, I can't stop thinking back to the pleasure the blood gave me. It was amazing.
Smile and nod. I know. But to be careful. Not lose ourselves, right?
Sure. We don't want to go on a killing spree. Not too often.
I'll smile and nod.
So you excited for training?
It starts tomorrow. We'll finally be able to leave this theater and suppose how we can suppose restart our new lives.
Yes. It's finally time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else you want to talk with her.
No, that's it.
Gonna go make myself a cup of coffee and I'll be back in like.
Okay. Should I harass my cat?
Of course, always. 100%.
Always.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Make me to a burrito if you can.
A burrito?
Yeah, we'll put a cat in a towel and wrap him up.
I know what a burrito is. But that would take a while. Yeah. Here.
Ah, look at him.
He's upsetting.
He's so fat.
He's not that fat. He's losing weight. He's gone down 0.5 pound since his last vet visit.
Does he go outside or is he an indoor cat all the time?
He is 100% an indoor cat.
Smart,
He hates the
smart.
outside.
Also understandable.
I'm sorry. You have to be here. You have to give me cuddles.
There's no freedom for you. I'll look at him. He's like, let me free, father.
He's like, please, release me.
No, your League of Legends mouse mat. Jeez, hey,
Uh,
clean your room. What's going on over there? Clean your room.
Don't worry about that. It's yeah, I need to clean my room. So. That's just like some empty bottles of alcohol. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Your alcoholism is. I'm afraid for you now.
Those have been there for a while. Don't worry. I haven't had anything to drink. I haven't had anything to drink since like Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Well, alcohol is not a substitute for water, so that also explains why you thirst.
I have water right here.
Okay, all I see is alcohol bottles on the floor, is what I've been told.
There's water right here. I have some coffee.
There's actually vodka in there, not really water.
Let me see. I hate vodka. I've had bad experiences.
I gotcha.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Listen, the man, she's not a sycophant. She's just like a enjoyer of vampirism. God.
Yeah, why would she be she's getting all the benefits,
I
none of the
I
downside.
get my health back from my decaying body, and all I have to do is like kill a few people I don't give a shit about. Just sign me up, please.
Oh shit.
Yes. As eventually you finish cleaning up, Regina, and Mikhail will kind of like come to see you, and he'll say, how are you doing?
Not great. Not great. They gave me Catalina.
Shit. Cruelty of these fucking people.
She said it was gonna make me stronger as a lesson here. But how about you? You're not in the fucking good place either.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Have you seen your parents?
I couldn't.
Yeah, I can understand that. Is it? God, this is probably the worst time to bring this up, but is it true what she said about you coming to find me?
Samuel, give me a speech.
Gotcha.
I can't believe you called her out like this. I can't.
Listen, Spy Kids.
You know how old this movie is?
Listen, this was my childhood too. I will say.
Yeah, but see, before this was like her teenage year.
No, I watched you as a kid, you son of a bitch.
40 years ago, right? I see.
Red considers anything under 18 a kid, which is correct technically. So Red watched this when she was 17.
I was not 17 when this came out, sir. I was not.
You were 10. You were 10 back in 1960. It's kidding.
I don't even know. Let me go check. Let me see when this movie came out. It's been a while.
No, don't lie, Red. Just tell us the age. We'll do the math for you. It's fine.
I don't think I should. I think I'm good here. I was not. I'm good here. Thank you.
2003.
Let's now take the
2003?
17.
So if Red was 17 in 2003,
I was not.
she's 39. Obviously, we figured it out, guys.
We're doing math.
I'm 68 in my heart. I'm an old
I
woman
forget
in
how
my
young
heart.
Tamara is. Actual child.
Listen, I was also like 1 at that time.
I was gonna say. I was about to say. Hey, Mac is also young. Yeah.
I think I was actually 0 at that 2003 when I was born in 2003.
My God,
Fucking shit.
you're literally younger than my
Ah.
fucking brother. Holy shit.
They are just children, hate. Plus,
Actually, I can't believe I've been holding a grudge against a literal child this whole time.
I am of legal age now. I am of legal age.
I was talking about you, Tamara. I was talking about Mac.
Tamara defending
you
herself.
see, Tamara, listen, Tamara's the person that made me realize when I post fucking recruitment posters for VTM games, I do need to apparently specify age requirements. Holy shit.
I am just a silly little boy. Hate.
Both her and I
They really
jumped,
made these-
fucking snuck through the fucking gates by like lying. Like, no, sir.
I
I'm
was
actually,
18. I was 18.
Yeah, like
I
a
just-
month in that month.
Yeah, a month.
Holy
Yeah. I was 18.
They really made these movies back to back. 2001, 2002, 2003.
Yeah, they did.
All bangers somehow.
They were all having a great time when they were doing it too.
Yeah, as listen, Regina, he's gonna grit his teeth up and says, "Suppose you never like cared to notice."
I didn't notice. Sorry. Shit. I don't.
Had your thing, I had my thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really good with that stuff. I don't. My head's usually in the book or a cloud or somewhere else. So
Yeah, I've learned that part.
this is this is no. This is very awkward. I think things are now. Well,
This student fucking. So fucking mad at you. So fucking am.
yeah. I'm so. I can keep
Why the fuck
apologizing.
did you
but
run? Just left us, you fucking.
I went to the police right afterwards. Try to, I don't know, find someone. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to stop it or how to get anyone out. I was intending to go to the bathroom and just come back after. I didn't think it was real. When I came back, everyone was still in line and there were people sitting down, but they couldn't move. They were gripping the seats. They couldn't move.
You can mind control people. I think a lot of them can.
Well, I tried to look for help, but there was no one else. And then I had a chance to go, and they took it. Then when I went to the police, I guess her sister found me. Said it didn't matter. Said I can go home as long as I keep my mouth shut.
Shit.
Apparently she was planning to have a test for me when I got here. Your life for all your lives, I guess, for mine.
Yeah,
I
she
kinda
told
ruined that.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
She made us fucking fight for it. I fucking. I don't
I didn't know what
regret it.
else.
I'm not sure if that fucking
kinda-
terrifies me or
It's this whole thing's messed up. I don't think there's gonna be a way to rationalize any of this other than happen to be fucking. I'm not even sure we're not really alive anymore.
I don't think we're vampires like the ones in the stories, that's for fucking sure.
No.
We'll have a pulse. Sleep. Food tastes normal. It's that. It's that thirst. Back of my fucking mind.
Yeah. I don't think that's. She says it's gonna get manageable with time. Guess we'll find that out. But yeah, there's nothing I can say or do that's gonna really make up for any of this.
Let's focus on surviving.
Yeah. I understand if you. Listen, I understand if you fucking hate my guts. I think I hate mine too.
I didn't say that. I said I'm mad at you.
Okay. Can I? No, go ahead.
I'm like, let you speak first.
This is gonna sound fucking dumb, and you can say no. Okay, you can say no. Can I? God, can I just hug you for a little bit right now?
No, that she'll give you a long hug.
Yeah, she's gonna cry a bit. She's not gonna go full on sob, but she's trying to hold it together.
Yeah, no. You will quickly realize that some people will take to this life better than others. You are on the worse end of the spectrum. Eventually, we'll be gathered back on the main area. As Carmilla will say, lovely to see everyone here. First day of training. What does the class want to learn?
Did she say what does the class want to learn?
Yes.
Control.
There's a couple more voices that echo that sentiment.
Sebastian, what would you say? That is a fine first lesson. I would also be interested in learning the limits of Lissa and our weakness to it.
For Tamara, basically everyone was gathered to start the first training class, and Carmilla's asking if you have anything in preference you want to learn for now. There's been a bunch of people who said control, and now Sebastian has brought up the sunlight and other environmental dangers. If you have a desire, you can voice it.
Absolutely control as well.
Max.
Control.
Well, I suppose we'll be sticking to nighttime for another few days. Control is Interesting topic, you see. It's not about holding yourself back. It's about knowing where your limits are. Such, well, we'll have to feed. Have to. Many times. Until you can properly understand your new body. Can tackle that. And of course, this is training, but actions have consequences. You need to understand that. We'll be venturing out tonight. A bunch of students are having a little party. Unknown to the authorities, of course, or so they think. And, well, you will all have the chance to mingle and feed properly. We have a full wardrobe back here if you want to dress for the party. As
Regina raises her hand immediately. What
yes.
if, what if we kill them?
Suppose have to find some more until you can learn how to do it without killing people.
Yeah, she kind of drops her hand after that.
Actions have consequences. If there were no stakes, I think you would be trying your hardest. Any other questions?
When you say properly feed, do you mean we are to somehow convince these people to open up their veins, or you are fine with them becoming vampires as well?
Oh no. Anyone you bite will be, well, executed. Bite them
see.
even a single time, they might as well be dead.
So you want us to kill a bunch of students?
No. I want for all of you to learn how to feed without biting.
As Max was saying, will tools be provided or like knives and whatnot?
Chinots.
Like biting? Will they? Does it matter anyway how they're, or should we prepare them to, or will you take care of mind wiping?
I will have people surrounding the building so that anyone that tries to escape or call the authorities won't be able to, but inside the building you will be left alone. Have to adapt. See, there are no further questions. Get dressed and the bus will be outside to pick. She'll take her leave.
I think Regina would like to change clothes. She looks like a librarian right now.
Yeah, I mean, there's all, they do have like a full wardrobe. You can find probably something that fit and match whatever style you're trying to go for. Casual, more elegant.
Trusty Gopnik style, the Bratva Goon style.
Listen, Mac, get the fucking puts on the Adidas, the fake Adidas.
We don't have to fake out like that for this. We're the glorious Soviet Union, alternative timeline.
The fucking hats. Let me find the hat.
When you shrunk me the fucking the cap.
Yes, the this one. The one my grandpa had. This is the cap.
I,
my
I knew exactly what chat you were talking about. I'm glad I was right.
My grandpa also passed me this cap on.
Listen, I hope this outfit is in there somewhere, you know.
Oh my god.
The cap always gets passed down the family bloodline, and I will pass it down to my children too. Bro, just a leather jacket if there's one available.
Yes, you'll be able to. I guess you'll be able to dress however you wish. And yeah. I'm not sure if there's any conversations or anything you want to do before you will be shipped off.
Sophia,
Sorry, you know, go on.
Sophia would approach Sebastian.
Sophia, how have you been
Hi.
holding up?
Could be better, could be worse. I'm not dead. That's the thing. How are you doing?
Oh. Well, I've been cooped up in my house a lot longer than I usually am. It forced me to do some cleaning. Other than that, I do suppose I've just been twiddling my thumbs.
Likewise. I just wanted to ask if you mind me sticking with you during the party?
What exactly will your game plan be?
I'm not sure yet. That's why I thought I'm just gonna hang on to someone.
Well, the best option would probably, forgive my uncouthness, but you might want to try and use your, just seduce someone, honestly. Get them into somewhere private. Hopefully we'll be provided with roofies. If not, maybe you can convince them you have a strange kink. I can't be certain that'll work, but that's what I have so far. No roofies. How? Would you say you're good with people?
I mean, yes, I am. But I'm just a bit nervous right now.
I'll be honest. Sticking together probably isn't the best option for this. Unless you're planning on coming across as some sort of threesome couple, honestly.
No, you're probably right. I was just afraid. I cannot control myself. But no, you're probably right. I should try it on my own.
I can't say I'd be much help, honestly. I don't know if you noticed, but I don't exactly work out. And if you're the one drawing the blood, the moment you lunge for them, I don't believe I'd be able to stop you in time and a single bite spell their death. I can't say I'd be much help.
That's fair.
If you want, though, I can be there for emotional support, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess we'll see when we're there then. Thanks.
All we can do is our best. Honestly, I can't
course.
be convinced I won't mess up either.
As we probably won't be the only one.
Oh, this night is going to be a bloodbath. He said there were students. Oh god, I hope I don't know anyone. I look at the camera.
It's fine. They're liberal arts students. Nothing lost for the economy.
Exactly. You know, honestly, doing the world a favor.
If anyone else has conversations they want to have.
No, I think I'm good right now.
You know, Grunt, I'm going to just very slightly put my hand on the scales. And Sebastian, how does Oriana look right now?
The fuck is over?
Shit, am I doing the wrong person? Regina. God, I assumed that the last name that Red put would be her latest character.
This is not. I
Apparently
did not.
not.
No.
Oriana's right now fine. She's I think we're at dinner right now with Dracula.
Yeah.
Oh, she's doing great. Regina.
Regina, on the other hand. What were you saying? Hey, you look to see what she looks like.
How's she looking?
She probably looks well determined, probably a little angry, but mostly just that.
You know, I think it's time. You know, I think Sebastian should introduce himself to this person.
Go ahead.
I guess I'll move up and yeah, he will. You know, he'll tell Sophia, "I'm going to see if I can't make a few more new friends. Hopefully, we should get to know our peers." And he would head over. Thanks, Grunt. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
I don't think we're sitting down.
Yeah.
I don't. That was Red's first impulse. As Regina looks at you, says, "I don't really see any chairs around, but no, I guess."
I thought, are we not on a bus right now?
No, this is before then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Never mind then.
Want to try that line again then?
Yeah, let's rock it back. Hey, is this seat taken? No, I'm just kidding. Excuse me. I'm Sebastian. Nice to meet you.
Regina, I wish I could say it would be better times, but nice to meet you.
Yes, I do suppose I prefer meeting people over a nice cup of coffee before whatever this is.
Yeah. But we're here now, so can I help you with something?
Honestly, I suppose I'm just trying to calm some of my nerves. Talking to people helps. And you seem, well, you seem like you actually have a goal. Unlike some of the people here.
I do. Probably it's a little too obvious for my liking, but it's not gonna come to fruition for a long fucking time at the very least. Mostly just simple stuff. Surviving.
Well, perhaps that isn't quite right. You seem to understand the gravity of the situation. There are people's lives in the balance here.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much obvious. We are essentially killing people here. To keep ourselves going, we're gonna have to kill a lot of people. And if we don't want to, we don't really get a choice in the matter on that one.
I suppose in a perfect ideal world, we don't kill anyone anymore, only take blood. I do believe that is quite a foolish notion.
I think in a perfect world, we wouldn't be vampires in the first place. but there's no reason to think about what ifs and what could be's. Right now, it's only what's in front of us.
It is a good mindset for it. I do believe I agree with you.
But
What made
yeah,
you-
Hmm?
I don't recall seeing you at the play, but why'd you say yes?
well, you got a good eye. I wasn't there. I ran. I didn't really matter much in the end, though.
What do the fish people have to do with this, Scrum? Honestly, I don't think I blame you for running.
Yeah, you're being nice. I left a number of people behind when I did that.
No, I promise you I'm not being nice. No one can really tell what they'll do in any situation until they're actually in it.
Well, at the very least, trying and attempting didn't change anything. I'm here now with the rest of everyone, well, with everyone else.
Maybe I'm crazy for saying this, but I do believe the way we get somewhere is just as important as where we're going.
Very deep philosophical one.
I'm a professor. It's my job to be deep and philosophical about certain things.
How's that gonna work out for you with this whole new lifestyle?
Honestly, I don't think it's going to be great. A
Yeah.
lot of windows where I work, and no night classes.
Yeah,
I
well,
haven't gotten around to testing how indirect sunlight will affect me, but it would be pretty dangerous. All things said.
yeah. I was a librarian. I don't think that's gonna be on the table for me either. Whatever life we had before is, well, it's out of the cards. Well, I'm open. I've been doing it lately. Sorry. You might catch me at my best.
If I caught you at your best right now, I'd be quite worried.
Yeah, well, I haven't really had a chance to talk to anyone else. I don't know if everyone has the same mindset, or as you say, everyone has been handling it differently.
It wouldn't surprise me if there are some people here who are like you and felt that they didn't have a choice. Or people like me who thought they made the best of a bad situation. Maybe there's people who really don't care about human life and are all in for it. There are all sorts of people.
Yeah, that's true. So we're going to a party. Think you're able to, I don't know, mingle with the youth. God.
I
That's
do look a bit old,
24.
That's why I should be the joke, Grunt. Come on, let me get a little joke.
She's 24. Well, I'm a little older.
How old are you again? I don't think you're that old, are you?
He's
I thought
36.
He looks
Holy
old, but-
shit. Yeah, never
Yeah.
mind. I get the joke now. Okay.
Yeah, I was looking at this photo. I did make an assumption that still.
So there's plenty of creepy teachers.
Yeah. Listen, with six speech, you know, maybe
Yeah.
he's used to.
At
Maybe
the very
he's
least,
one of the
this is
cool
a
teachers.
college party. It could have been a high school party.
Yeah.
It's fine, Mr. Teacher. Could be
Jesus. Yeah. Yes, this will prove a bit more of a challenge for me than others, but nothing but to try, I suppose.
Yeah, that's all you really can do. It's the only option we really have. So I hope it. I'm not sure if I should hope it works out for the best for you or for all of us, or pray that it. Let's hope no one gets horribly, gruesomely murdered. But I'm not too sure the dice are gonna work out either.
Sebastian kind of purses his lips a bit. I don't believe we'll get through this night without any bloodshed.
Yeah, she nods
And
at
not
that.
just the kind that are taken from syringes.
Yeah.
Since you ran, I don't think you saw what happened once everyone was released from being forced to stand still.
Believe me, I think I have a really good idea. I had to feed too, so.
I'm sorry, for what it's worth.
Same to you. So, well, I guess here's hoping for the best outcome.
Indeed. What's going to be your game plan once we get there?
I've been to parties before. Mingle, find someone loose they're drunk enough, or get them drunk enough, and hope I can just get it done without killing them.
I suppose we have a little bit similar than in our approaches. We should compare notes when we're done then.
Sure. I'll let you know.
I think that he would nod his head as he probably walks off.
Yeah, she says goodbye to you as she will go back to what she was doing.
Brooding.
Mikhail will say, "What are you talking earlier?"
I think he was some teacher guy, Sebastian. Seems like a friendly guy, I guess, with everything going on.
Nod.
How are you feeling right now about this whole thing?
Fuck them. I'm gonna do it.
What about, the hunger, feeding?
We'll figure some way around it. Has to be some way around it.
I don't know if we can feed from each other. I don't think, did she tell her, like, hey, you can't get nutrition from other, so does Richard even know that?
Eventually somebody told.
Yeah. We can't feed from each other, and probably the best way is to try to get blood without hurting them or anything like that. Listen, this isn't ideal. It isn't great. But if you don't, seems if you don't, then you'll lose control.
You trust
And
me?
if you lose it, she kind of looks at him. Does he look? I assume he looks very determined right now.
Yes, he is.
Don't get yourself killed because of this.
Shit. You can go with them if you want. I'm not getting what I'm talking about.
Okay. Okay, if that's what you want to do. I don't know if I'm afraid of what happens if I lose control. I've already. Okay.
Make your decision. I'm leaving soon as well.
Where are you going?
Just shakes his head as he'll walk off.
Yeah, she looks very sad, but she doesn't stop him as he leaves.
The question is, are you gonna go with the bus or are you gonna go with him?
Ah. Let me think about this for a second. She's gonna get on the bus. Fuck, she's gonna get on the bus.
Full presumption. Get on the bus. As you will be driven. Stop in front of this. It's like a large bar that was kind of like rented out, clearly. Get off and you will have to deal with the things inside. Leave that